Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad that you're able to join us for this video. It's going to be actually two videos. First off, I apologize for the noise. So we got the air handler on, and it's got this constant air movement, and it creates a little bit of background noise. So I apologize for that. You might have to turn up your however you're viewing this video, and I'll try to filter it out the best I can. So what we have here is we have finally been able to order the Gaahleri airbrush. We're going to go through that, do an unboxing of that, and I was able to find a 1957 Ford Thunderbird 1/16 scale. This is the first big model I've ever had, and so I mean obviously it's the only one I have. So we'll go ahead. I think we're going to open up the Gaahleri airbrush first and do this. This is a very special unboxing. I'll set this off to the side here for now and move forward with this. So waited a long time for the Gaahleri airbrush. Read a lot of reviews on a lot of airbrushes, and some probably will agree, some probably disagree, but it seems like that the Gaahleri airbrush in their system is probably one of the most user-friendly for a beginner who has no experience like myself. It seems like their brushes clean out well, they're high quality. From everything that I've heard, their customer service, which I haven't even opened the box yet, so but their customer service is very responsive if you run into an issue with the airbrush. So the one I ordered was it's got 2 ports on it, and it's got an air tank with a little bit of a holding tank. It's got all sorts of filters for water filtration, getting that out of the paint. And it's got 2 separate lines, 2 separate airbrush spray heads, or whatever you might want to call it. I'm very new to airbrushing, so if you're watching and I get it wrong, give me a comment, and I'll work on my terminology in the future. So let's get this opened up. Let's see what we got in here. We've had this for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now. I've been waiting to open it so I can make the video. And then I'll use it for a bit, maybe, well, I don't know. Maybe at the end of summer I'll do a review on it. And I'll probably talk about it as I go. Just to kind of give updates and stuff. Sorry about all the noise. So the first thing I see is the package is very nicely laid out. It comes with, like I said, it comes with 2 airbrushes. Came with a set of colors. Gaahleri 6 colors with cleaning solution. Thinner. So we'll take a gander at that. And probably what I'll do is I'll just set my wrappers right there so I can clean everything up when I'm done. Alright, so it looks like the red leaked just a little bit. So it comes with the 6 colors. I think they're acrylics. I'm most likely going to be using lacquers and enamels from MCW. Oh, I can't see it. So much for bifocals. It says it's non-toxic, shake evenly, cover bottle and not in use. Yeah, I believe these are acrylics. But you get a white, you get a yellow, a blue, water base, or you spray a thinner. Cleaning solution that I guess must have leaked. Yeah, there's a spot in the box because there's not. It's only like that full. It's like a quarter full. And it says that there's 1 ounce. Everything else says 1 ounce, and it's full right to the top. So I think that's just leaked. Yeah, I can see the solution up in the top of the nozzle. It definitely leaked. In a black color. And I wonder if this box took a shot, because this red also leaked out. You can probably see that it's down around the bottom of the nozzle here. There's a bunch of red paint. Well, if that's the biggest issue, there's nothing to gripe about. Let's see what we got else here. We got Airbrush cleaning pot. Got the Classic series. You got a 0.3 and a 0.36 Airbrush, and I'm pretty happy with that because I'm not looking for doing like fine detail. I'm looking to paint my models, so that'll work out fine, hopefully. Color mixing wheel. And the big unit. See what we can do now. Up to the side. Okay. Okay. So the Airbrush cleaning pot comes with a series of brushes, probably to run down like the nozzles and run down the openings here for where the airbrush has the paint come out and where you put the air to it. I don't know what this thing is. Well, it's like it's got a needle on the end of it, probably for like cleaning out the end of the airbrush in case something gets gunked up in there on the actual needle where it sprays out. Can't tell what I'm listening to here. Hey. So, kids are down for a nap, so I may have to interrupt this video and go help them out if they are calling to me. So I'm definitely going to have to look at the manual because I don't know what this is. And some sort of like felt pads. I think I'm going to put these all right back together like that. They were inside the cleaning pot. Put that down in there. Oh, okay. So there's a felt pad in there, so that's definitely a filter. Like I said, I'll read the manual before I get going. I just wanted to take a gander at the old airbrush that we've been waiting so long for. I've been working some long hours to be able to afford this. I'm getting about 60, 70 hours a weekend. So, set that off to the side. I don't think I need to repack the glass part in the bubble wrap. So this is the 0.38. It's the CS36 Classic Series CS-36. It's got a 0.38 nozzle. So that should be able to spray like some, from everything that I've read and heard, some kind of lower, like the finer particle, like metallics. Not metal flake, but just the regular metallic paint. So it comes with, I think somebody's outside. So it comes with an instruction manual. Get you going. Talks about the airflow. Obviously where to put the paint, which is in the paint. I think I'm going to call it a paint bowl because I don't know terminology yet. One of the things I've heard about the Gaahleri airbrushes is the trigger, like the thing that you push with your finger. And that's pretty smooth operation. I've never owned an airbrush, so I've got nothing to compare that to, but that's not giving me really any resistance. So that's cool. I will hold off until I read the manual before I take this apart, but there's the first airbrush that I opened. It's got the 0.38 nozzle, and that's the CS-36. It's got some grease or some lubricant. We'll figure out where that probably goes on, like the springs and stuff. But we'll figure out where that goes, and we'll get that all taken care of before we use it. Very nice. So far I'm very impressed with the packing job that Gaahleri did with their product. I have not heard a negative thing about Gaahleri, and that was the reason I went with it, because I wanted something that as a beginner I was going to be able to use and appreciate and get a good product. Like, you know, my models build a good product. And you know, I know there's a lot of airbrushes out there. I'm not saying anything negative about anybody else's airbrushes. I just trying to learn as I go. Looks like the same exact type setup. Oh, the pin! Look at that. So the pin. I don't know if you can see that little silvery looking thing in there. That looks like the pin. That probably goes. Yeah, there's no pin sticking out of there, so I bet I got to put that in. That might be what that lubrication is for. Like I said, I will not be doing anything until I read. So this one over here looked like it had a detachable, like paint canister or paint pot. This one's all molded, like, or machined to the airbrush. This has got the 0.3 nozzle. Once again, the trigger thing, if that's what you call it, is pretty smooth. I will definitely get used to using it and give a full review on it when I'm done. I know this is going to kind of be a longer, drier video because it's just a lot of talking, but if you're interested to see how it's packaged and how it comes through, so far the packaging is of very high, like quality, like customer service. Whoa! And then on that, just gotta tip it up this way. Okay, so right out of the gate, we got the manual. Dual driver series. Quick start guide, air compressor. So there's that. This is I don't know if I'm gonna open. I probably should. So I'm doing like the unboxing. So this is one of the air water filters. I keep saying air filter. It's one of the water filters. Comes with two of them. They're identical, I guess. So we will set that aside here. This looks like it's kind of like the hangers for the two airbrushes, because there's a spot on the air compressor for you to put the actual airbrushes when they're not in use. Kind of just hold them there. Your air lines, there's one. There's your other. I believe they said these were 6 feet long, so that should give me some pretty decent ease of use, range of motion. There's the other water filter. It's exactly the same as the one I just opened. Okay, so then the actual airbrush itself, air compressor itself, is easy. It's much bigger than I thought it would be. Like I said, I've watched a lot of videos on it, and it's hard to gauge size in a YouTube video. So, you got your power cable here. It's all wrapped up. One thing that I was looking for when I was watching my videos and doing my research, is I wanted to see the actual unit. And a lot of YouTubers did a great job outlining this airbrush system and the other airbrush systems that are out there that the particular YouTuber that I was watching used. I've done probably 6-8 months of research on this. So the first thing that I want to point out is this end, and then this end. So right here is your 2 ports where you put the air hoses. This has a stop in case you're not interested in using both air hoses at the same time. It appeared that you could use both air hoses at the same time and just have them set up and ready to go. This right here, you've got the spot here where you put the 2 hangers for the airbrushes to sit when they're not in use. You got two air adjusters with both having a pressure indicator, and then underneath, you've got your drain for when you're done using it, and you don't leave air in the tank, because the tank can create condensation and have rust and can cause a lot of problems. But there's your main air compressor. There's the separate holding tank, and this is one of the things that I didn't see anybody go over my videos, and that was what I was trying to see, which I ultimately did see through some photos, and that was a factor in my decision making to get this particular airbrush set up. It's got a 1-liter tank, quick performance. All of the people that I saw using this didn't have any lag in pressure, so they were spraying. You could hear the tank come on, and they just kept spraying like without interruption. So what I'll do is I'll conclude this video and get this all wrapped back up and get it off to the side, and we'll unbox this. So if you bear with me, I will be right back after a short break. We'll get that done. I want to ask you to, one more thing, I just want to ask you to subscribe to the channel. We picked up some subscribers. At the time of making this video, we're right at almost 200. Probably by the time this video releases, we will be at 200 because we're starting to gain a little bit of momentum, and I appreciate that. I would appreciate it if you haven't subscribed, if you would. I would appreciate it if you give the video a like, leave a comment. If you have any experience with this particular model of Airbrush, and you have any tips or things that would help me use it, give me a comment. I'm always open to advice and suggestions. And until we see each other again, everybody out there be safe and everybody be blessed.